Good morning to Puan Faiza. I am Asti Familia binti Rolling from Lex Group 61. This is my video for personal reflection for the mini documentary. First of all, before midterm break, we had do our discussion for the mini documentary. At that meeting, we had decide to decide what to do and what to put in our mini documentary and how to make it more creative. We had come up with some idea, and we also had decide which part are we going to put into the video. But when we meet again for the video editing, we decide that some of our plan before this need to be changed. During the process of editing, we had some problem with the movie maker. Luckily, Wani had another editing apps, so we also had some difficulties to cut the part that we want to put into the video, because we don't want the video to become too long or short. Some of the respondents take quite a long time to answer our question, while the other just answer it shortly. We have to be very careful when choosing the part to put into the documentary. So to solve this problem, we had created 5 questions based on our all 3 interview, and the duration for each question is for about 2 minutes. This is Wani's suggestion, and we also choose only the respondent with the best answer to be put into the video, because some of the respondents didn't give the answer that we want, that didn't give the required answer. So we also created this question to make our documentary more structured, so that the people will know what is our mini documentary is about. And then for the first question, we decide to ask what do the UPM student usually do after 5, and then after the question, we will come out with their answer apart from each interview. And then the second question is what are the benefit that they obtain from their after 5 activities. The third question is where did their after 5 activities take place. The fourth question is why do they choose the activities, and the last question is what is their suggestion to other students for after 5 activities. For the documentary, from the documentary, I had know what is the activities after 5 that the UPM student usually do. To be honest, actually, before this, I don't really care what they did after 5, because I think it is not important. But after we had done so many interviews, I found that some of the activities after 5 is interesting, and I actually would like to try the activity that they suggest. And it is also very nice to know what did the other people do after 5. And I also would like to thank to the respondent, because they give a full cooperation during the interview, because some of them is actually very busy when we ask them for an interview, but luckily they give us a full cooperation. And I also would like to thank and give an appreciation to all my group members, Shazwani, Khadijah, Amira, Fazila and Kavi, because of their effort and ideas, we managed to come out with this mini documentary. And I also would like to thank to them, because they didn't come late for any meeting, and all of us can come for each meeting, and nobody is left behind. And thanks for their cooperation for all this week, because without one of our group member, we are not managed to complete the documentary. And lastly, I would like to thank to Irfan Faiza for your guidance. Without your guidance, we also cannot complete this mini documentary, and we didn't have a guideline to do the interview. And I think that's all from me. Thank you.